When did you start teaching?
At Mount Whitney?
Yeah.
Oh, somewhere in the early 2000s, I think. I taught 1 year of junior high, 7th grade science in Vancouver. And then my second year of teaching, I moved here, which was in like 2002, 2003, something like that.
And what made you want to be a teacher?
I don't know if I ever really exactly knew that I wanted to be a teacher. During my summers in college, I worked at camp, like a camp for high school, junior high age kids all the time. I did a lot of lifeguarding. I ran like climbing walls, and ropes courses, and things like that. So I always kind of knew that I liked working with that age, but I didn't know if I really wanted to teach per se. And so I got a job substituting and kind of tried it out and decided I was going to get my credential. And so, I don't know, I liked high school. I was happy to come back to high school because some people hate high school and don't have a good time. I love high school. So I thought, why not? Go back. I like hanging out, working with high schoolers, and it seemed like a good fit.
Do you have kids that make you regret it?
Is that a question?
No.
Only for
Okay.
short bursts of time. Most kids have lots of redeeming qualities. They can, get on your nerves occasionally, as you do. Everybody gets on somebody's nerves at some point, but I don't think I've ever could say there's one student that made me always regretted being a
Okay. Why do you think a lot of the students think you're awesome?
It's nice. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. I don't know. Probably because I am more like a high schooler sometimes myself than like a teacher, I would guess. I'm kind of lame. I kind of do strange things, kind of like you guys. So I don't know. Maybe that's why, even though I'm old and gray-haired, that I still am somewhat relatable, and maybe like to enjoy myself when I teach rather than just keep it serious and straightforward shit.
Alright. Where did you go to college?
Well, I graduated from Mount Whitney in 1995. I went to COS for 1 year and just took a bunch of like general ed type classes, basic stuff. And then my sophomore year, I transferred to Westmont College, which is like a really small college in Santa Barbara. It's like smaller than Mount Whitney. It only has 1,200 students. So I was there for 3 years, and then I got my teacher credential at a school by state. It was through Chapman University, though, that's in Orange County. And then I went back to school a few years ago and got my master's degree from Johns Hopkins, which is in Baltimore, but I did it almost all online. So I've gone to a lot of different schools.
What was your first major?
When I went to Westmont, I was undeclared. So I did not declare a major until I think my junior year. Originally, I thought I wanted to be an engineer. So when I first graduated from high school, I applied to some schools, and I got into some schools to be an environmental engineer. It was kind of what I liked, but I didn't know if I really wanted to do that. So I skipped out and didn't actually go to COS. But then I was a biology major at Westmont, and my master's is in environmental science and policy. So mostly bio stuff, but a little bit of other things in there.
As a teacher, who do you look up to?
Depends on what arena you're talking about. I admire a lot of, my parents have had a big influence in my life in like personal ways and a lot of stuff. My dad was a teacher for a little while, but he taught woodshop and teach science, so he had a totally different thing. So had a little bit of things, but as a teacher, there's a lot of different, I admire a lot of different my colleagues for different reasons, because they've taught me different things about being a good teacher and how to just do things in new and different ways, because I'm not like a great, uniquely creative person. Like, tell me to come up with a lesson out of the blue, I'm like, mind blown, not good. But if I go and watch people, I can kind of get ideas, and I'm really good at tweaking ideas and adapting them to make them fit what I want to do. And so I appreciate my colleagues that have those skills to like just come up with cool things out of the blue, because I can't do that.
Is there anybody that like pushed you in the direction of wanting to be a teacher?
My wife was actually a teacher. She taught elementary school. We got married and I wasn't doing anything. And so when I ended up kind of seeing her job and liked the stuff she did and saw how she did the job and enjoyed it, I thought I'd go back. But she taught elementary school and I would never teach elementary school. It would scare me, little kids. Like anything 7th grade and up, I'm cool. Give me a pack of like 1st graders, kindergartners, all that. They would be like, ugh. Alright, that's it. Did I make it? 3 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Victory!
Yeah.